puppy, 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 puppy. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. She knows who she's bonded with, huh?
Yeah.
Now this one's got a pretty top line. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna wait a minute on the touch. We'll go and do this other stuff first. I'm gonna wait on the
Okay.
touch on her. She says not impressed. Not impressed. Ooh. See, that thing attacks. Okay, come here. Okay, we gotta do the mean thing. Oh, you're tougher though. You are tougher than the others. Okay, that's all. That's all. That's all. Look at that little tail going. What? What? Give me just a second on her because I didn't mark anything on her yet. So, she's a little divish too, but more than anything else, she's a bit more independent. And she definitely is asserting her independence. I mean, she's not the princessy diva. She's the I'm gonna do things the way I want to do them kind of puppy. Very pretty girl though. So she does have. I think that there's a little more play drive than we're actually seeing. But she's not excessively high on prey drive or anything like that, or fight drive that I can see. Let me see here. She actually has a fairly calm demeanor to her. She's going to be just a little less biddable than the other two that I've done so far. She's not going to be quite as willing. But it doesn't mean that she's not going to still do really well within a family situation. But she's going to be a little more independent, a little more wanting to do her own thing. Hang on a second here. I would still consider her a little bit of a middle of the road puppy. The bigger thing with her is the independence. But one of the things I would do with her is, okay, so I would continue a lot of socializing, but not the socializing of forcing people on her and stuff. What I'm talking about with socializing is just simply taking her places, but not forcing everybody to pet her, not forcing her to play with other dogs. Just make her present everywhere everybody goes. So if, they go to watch, not that soccer games are happening, but if they go to watch the kids' soccer games, take her to the soccer games. If they're going for a walk, take her for a walk. They're going to go get the mail, have her go get the mail with them. In other words, get her accustomed to everything in life. She's definitely going to be a puppy that's probably going to lean towards bonding with one person.
Absolutely. She's my puppy.
Yeah, and I can see that. She is going to definitely bond with a person. The only thing you'll have to watch for that, if she becomes a show dog, she needs to be a little more transferable, which is, again, take her places, have somebody else hold the leash. But I also don't see her as being the puppy that's going to easily take forcing that attention on her.
Right.
And I don't think you need to. I think you have horses or had horses, right? So you understand the difference between sensitizing and desensitizing. To me, the horse whisperer thing is the worst thing that ever happened to the horse industry. Because novice people think they're desensitizing their horses and they're actually sensitizing them.
Right.
Well, kind of the same thing with a puppy like this. You want to desensitize her from things, but not overexpose it, because then they become more sensitive.
Right.
So I think she's a nice puppy. I think she'd do really well in my home.
Yeah. She's pretty, isn't she?
She's very pretty. I love the bone and the substance. She's got a really nice substance to her. Very pretty head, nice short little back. She's got a nice little top line to her. Again, with the breeding you're doing, I would like to see just a hair more angle in the rear.
Okay.
That is really overall on your puppies. That's still the only thing that I see
More
structurally.
undulation.
I didn't feel her. She might just be a little bit wide in through between the withers.
I think she's a little wide.
She looks it. She looks like she's a little wide. I don't know. The show home, is that going to be a Seeger type show dog or an AKC type show dog?
Seeger.
Then she'd be fine.
Probably. I'm not sure. She's out east, so.
Could probably be those type of shows. And they have a lot more out there. We just don't have anything here in Colorado.
I hate it. I wish we did.
We used to have an occasional one, but it was usually the Mile High Rottweiler Club putting them on. And, there's no organization that's just kind of taken in this area out here.
She might be interested in AKC. I think that's kind of bottom of her list, though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Which I think she's nice and definitely nice. I think she could do AKC. I think the faults I see, though, they'll be a little more tolerant in the Seeger
shows.
Yeah. To be quite honest, I still see that they don't look at rears a lot. They don't mind a little loaded in the shoulders.
Right.
Actually, quite often the AKC ring doesn't either. But.
Yep.
But. Yeah, I